camper. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever it is in your country. You already know what time it is. All right, y'all, let me get a shout out to all my subscribers, all my viewers who watches the channel, all my people, all my mods. I don't want to leave nobody out. All my supporters, all my newcomer subscribers, my day one subscribers. I just want to tell y'all that I appreciate y'all. That's all I want to tell y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hang in here with me, okay? Don't give up on the sister. Y'all come on in. I'm going to go on and get started because it'll be 6 o'clock in a minute. And then my little time to be rolling over to go to work, going outside. So I want to talk, okay? Okay, I want to talk about since I've been covering still covering and started covering from the beginning. I want to talk about Bryan Kohberger, the Idaho Fork. Now, y'all, this is what I want to talk about. Now, my outlook on this case is that house and how they are investigating the Kohberger. Y'all early in the morning. I'm sorry. Bloopers. It's about how they handling this case. They with Bryan Kohberger. Let me calm down. Okay. It's just the way it need to go to trial. You got four students stabbed to death in a house. 4 young people. That's a massacre. Ain't that right? Yeah. But anyway, you're gonna tell me that we got 4 students stabbed to death and you left 2 alive in the house. So your target people was the 2 the couples, the happy folks. See, they didn't, okay. This case is not, they do not have the right people answering these questions. They need to question that fraternity and that sorority. Why you say that, Lenita? Why you say that, Lenita? The reason why I say they need to question that fraternity, the fraternity wasn't getting along with them in the, they wasn't getting along with the Sitman house. That house where those 4 girls live, y'all, in Idaho, was a party house. They don't even be at home. If folk walking, y'all, you know how I'm gonna get to it and tell y'all what kind of house I feel like it is. If they calling it a party house, everybody in the world, they on the news everywhere saying it's a party house. And I say to myself, what's a party house? See, y'all never heard of that. I ain't never heard no house being a party house. So they said that the house that Zayna, Maddie, Megan, Kaylee and what's the boy name? See, I don't try to remember the name, but I get them in a minute. Anyway, all four of them, you had two. See, the police, something was gonna happen that day. Because the police came over there 3 or 4 times. He came over there that earlier that evening, and it's a dude. This case is so. It's a dude came to the door with Kaylee. Kaylee tried to shut him when the police came. She tried to close the door on him real fast. Do you know that he like to had a fit, and he tall, and that dude is tall like Bryan. That dude tall like Bryan. Okay, he tall like Bryan Kohberger. He flew out that door behind Kaylee and shut the door. Okay, y'all, let's put 2 and 2 together. Come on, y'all. Y'all know everybody got this. You got a little bit of something up there. The house is a party house, but that's where they live. You have to have a code to get in my room. I have to have a code to get in your room. I have to have a code to get in the room downstairs. The night before this all happened, Megan and I'm saying her name right. I think more Megan. I don't know. Megan and Kaylee. I may be saying Megan. I don't know if it's Megan or not, but I know it's Megan. I'm gonna say Megan. I may be right. I don't know. Megan and Kaylee went out. I'm about to hook y'all up with this, but I'm gonna see that y'all understand where I'm coming from. So I know y'all gonna look at this later on, because y'all like look at it with me. So these two went out. Zayna and her boyfriend went to the fraternity party. They went to the, they was through. These two went their way. These two went their way. Now you got Bethany and Dylan. I'm sorry. Dylan and Bethany. They at the house. Bethany and Dylan supposed to sleep downstairs. Why I think Dylan and Bethany know something, y'all? Y'all know why I think they know something? It was too much noise in that house to close your eyes. It was too much noise in that house for them to close their eyes. Their room downstairs. One person sleep over there, the other person sleep over here in this room. But no, that night right there, Dylan slept on the second floor where you come in the kitchen. Dylan slept upstairs on the main level. Bethany slept downstairs in her regular room. Now that told me that she ain't in that mess. My name is Wes, I ain't in that mess. That's why I got from Bethany. Okay. Okay, these two going out partying. These two going out partying. So where is Bethany and Dylan? When the police came over there because I'm gonna tell y'all something. They have the speakers sitting outside, and the police said, I can hear y'all music way up there and all the way down there. Why are they playing this? This what we got. Why are they playing that music that loud? Why did I do that? Okay, don't stop. So while they out together in, hold on, y'all. Let me do this right quick. That's why I got this first one. There you go. Okay. Okay. You got, okay, so dealing and what's her name? Bethany wasn't at home. That is a party house where boys can come in there, girls can come in there, anybody in and out the house. So the police tripped out like I did. He said, y'all got to turn the music down. They said, who? Let me see. Tell the house lady to come. The man or lady, whoever in charge of the house, tell them to come here. They said there wasn't nobody there. They wasn't there. So so you mean to tell me that y'all thought it was y'all thinking that it's going to be safe for y'all to be in that house while they partying in that house? Strangers coming in the house, they come and go, they leave out the door like they being the police for tripping like me. I was like, he said, well, why y'all here? And they not. So can you give me a number to the person who house this is? So that's not their house, that's the house that they rented out. So he gave him a number. He said, you know, I don't came over here early today. My point is this with the Idaho 4. My point is this. Everything is allegedly. But looking at this case, if that is a party house, they all are getting what? They all are getting what? When you party, what you doing in the party? You using. You dipping and dabbing and dabbing and dipping. And what come with dipping and dabbing and dabbing and dipping? Turn out the lights. So that's what goes on in a party house. Okay. If that's a party house, Bryan Kohberger like to go, he like to travel at night. Get in his car, go places at night. Okay. He could have came, they could have seen his car going, around there being nosy, cause they what they doing in and out their house, a trap house to me. That's what it is, a big blue trap house. Allegedly, it's a trap house. That's all they do around there. They all of them under some kind of substance. Come on now, y'all. All of them doing it. So the night that this happened, first of all, Kaylee said she have a stalker. Somebody stalking her. And she said sometimes we can go places and when I look back, they duck. That's she said they duck and hide. And when she said that, I was like, dang man, this is scary. So when the person following her, stalking her, is following her. That's not cool. But if you got a party house and the police gonna threaten and told that the president gonna find out about them, doing it in the house party. But they always party in that house. That's why the other dude moved. And y'all know what? And I'm gonna tell you another little secret. For the ones who've been following that case, I know y'all listening. It's a girl. And she made me feel like Bryan might know about her. You know how you can wear glasses like I wear glasses. I might not want to, when you're younger, you might not want nobody, you want to act like the other girls. It's a girl. I can't tell you what she did. She committed. They used to stay in the house with Kaylee. She ain't just that. Like, she was smart like Bryan. She was an honor roll student in college. She was happy. I bet that's the reason why that happened to them. Allegedly. Allegedly. I believe that's the reason why this happened to them. I believe that's the reason why that happened to them. That girl passed. That girl committed, and she a young lady where she have a future. She was happy. All of a sudden, that girl started being on drugs, and everybody, y'all, up in that house. What happened in that house that we don't know what happened? For them to go off on them four. Because the girl that used to be the roommate there was the librarian girl, the young girl who committed, yeah. What happened in that house? Now, they not even, unless they not telling us, I haven't seen them. Dylan needs to be pressed. They need to press and get some information out them two girls in that house. They are excluding all the students. I don't get that. You see, but you can tell the difference in crimes. Now you can tell the difference how they doing crimes. I'm not trying to make the difference in the crime when they do crimes among couples, ethical group. But y'all excluding you excluding this girl in this house who said she seen. Now she can identify Bryan. Bryan walked like this. Bryan walked like this. Yeah, I believe Bryan was riding through the neighborhood. I believe Bryan was riding through the neighborhood. Because that's where everybody go. Everybody go to the blue house. Everybody go to the big blue house. And you can come in there and do whatever you want to do. Now, some ain't right. Why didn't Kaylee and Megan, I hope I'm saying Megan right. It's not Megan Morgan. No, that's not Megan. God, what's this girl, man? I don't want to move that thing. I can look it up real quick. Anyway, I'm like Zayna's mother. If that Zayna mama they were just talking about me, she said, I want them to question them college students, the fraternities, the sorority and fraternity to do stupid stuff like that. They do crazy stuff like that. Why did they pick Bryan? I feel like they threatened Bryan. I believe Bryan is being threatened to be. I believe Bryan being threatened. And listen, y'all, listen to this. Tell me this. The sisters know Bryan did something. Bryan did something. Bryan did something. Bryan knows something. But I don't know what he did. I don't believe he killed him. I don't believe he killed him. I just don't. But anyway, the dog know. Kaylee dog knows the person good. He wasn't even. The girl said she thought they were playing upstairs. He put the dog. I think the dog was already in the room where it made it look like us, making us think that the dog was in the one room. But why would Medicine and why would Kaylee them put their dog in that room? The dog, if they so scared, How did that person get in their door if they didn't know the code? You got to know the code to get in in their room. Is you got to punch them keyboards, the keypad to go in their room. You got to punch them keypads to get in their room. Who know those numbers? Do they ever reset the numbers? This supposed to be Katie last year. So if I'm a stalker, and that's my girl I've been stalking, I'm gonna have to get rid of. All stalkers got something different to do. All of them act different. They do different work. If he been stalking Kaylee for this long, or either Morgan long, one of them, that means that they have to do what they got to do to keep her from running away. Bryan did some stuff, y'all. I looked up Bryan last night. I did some research on Bryan. I got him. It's coming out. It's coming out. I ain't gonna mess it up. I did some research on him. And I believe, allegedly, he was stalking one of them girls. Either Kaylee or either Morgan. Now, when he came in the house, all I'm gonna say, if you got a part of how you got drugs, girls, and sex and everything, that all that go together with a party house. But how did they get in their room? Hamper, sit down. Sit down, baby. Sheesh. How did they get in that room? And y'all, in the strange thing, all that Bryan, whoever the was, had on gloves. Why would they leave the sheep with you stick your knife in? They left it on the bed. So is this somebody who did this was zoned out? Were they in another zone? Because how you gonna go stab some? How you gonna go? Somebody got to be fighting the man. I know they ain't just like this. They ain't even tell us how the bodies. They ain't mention us. They ain't tell us nothing about the head, the cuts here on this. They probably told the parents. We need to know the autopsy. Whoa, wait. He pulled right out in front of that car. They can't drive up him. But he left the sheet to put the knife back in. What killer will go in there and do like this? You know somebody fight him, they ain't tell us whose finger was messed up or nothing. They ain't told us nothing, who tried to do. They ain't identified none of that to the public. They keeping stuff away from us. They keeping stuff away from us. Okay. Cause the way they make it seem, so we can't, these days, we're gonna have to watch the cops and detectives and stuff, cause they have doing their jobs. Now, girl, you running by yourself? I don't see how these women be trusting folk running like that. But anyway, this person got to have some cut wounds. So did they check his hands? Y'all. Come on, y'all. We don't know nothing. We don't know anything. They playing around with us. Now, he done went in there and killed 4 people. And y'all know that glove had to get, that latex glove had to get cut. Because somebody was fighting him. Kaylee wouldn't go away. He told Kaylee up the worst. Why did he do that to Kaylee the worst? Y'all, this a mass killer out there. Now, I'm just looking at this case. Bryan is not talking. Bryan is not talking. They not. Bryan over there in Bryan Kohberger over there in that prison showing his butt, y'all. He is turning it out over there. Bryan Kohberger running in that jail. Bryan Kohberger is running the jail. Lenita, what you mean by that? He told this man told him, man, I cut it off just like I cut you off. He in that jail acting a fool, y'all. Bryan acting like Bryan. But then when he get in front of us on TV, he like this, soldier boy. He sitting up there still. And then when it's some ain't right about that boy. I don't care if he got a PhD or EHD or FHD. He still got something going on up here. His sister do movies. She do films. She like scary movies. Bryan is the youngest. Bryan Kohberger is the youngest. He said, his sister said, he was walking around the house with latex gloves on. And he was acting different. My brother wasn't acting right. And so we went out there to check his car out. To see what was going, what he have any evidence and stuff in the car. How we know they telling the truth? They could have been out there cleaning up evidence. He don't took. Bryan took some Clorox and a rag and washed that car down. I don't think, and FBI, y'all, let me tell y'all this. This case is tripping. They making, and then y'all, the reason why I'm talking about it today, last night they did a show. They did a movie, a little mini movie on this. The mini movie was everything we already know. It wasn't nothing different. The mini movie is nothing different than what we said. I like they went to sleep on it. I was busy looking at something else on YouTube, and then I looked over there. I said, we already know this. I don't believe Bryan is the man. I just think that Bryan knows something. Bryan stalked the girl from, he's a stalker, allegedly, I believe. The reason why I said I believe it, because I did research on him, you know, why the movie, you know, why the movement going on, I was trying to put two and two together. So he stalked the girl that went to Washington State with him. To Washington, yeah. He with the college. He a security guard. But I know this case right here so up and down to it. We need somebody locked up. He stalked the girl because he a security. He went in there. He don't be in this woman's house. He don't put cameras up in there. So when he get almost in the neighborhood, he can sit right there and look at her. If he did that, he don't did that in that house. See, he had the whoever. If that girl had to call the look, y'all. If Dylan had to call the police right away, she said she seen him go out the door. Why she ain't called the police? She called Bethany downstairs. Then she called her on, call her friend. They could have been saved. God would have let one of them alive. Somebody was still breathing. I don't know if they would have been on life support or not. Somebody would have survived. If she had a went head on and dialed 911 instead of picking up the phone, calling her friends. When you call your friend, you don't win it. What you did was show them evidence. Allegedly. It's just like me. I'm gonna call y'all. I'm gonna give y'all, make sure they dead. Ain't nobody moving. I'm gonna make sure everybody gone. So you don't call your buddies. How they get in the house? Why at the side door unlocked? They go in. I ain't never seen nothing like this. I don't even believe this happened for real. I don't believe this happened for real. Them girls, it seemed like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to tell y'all the people who I think involved in it. A job like that. Because one of the cops said, where that blonde haired girl at? I talked to her the last time. And then the Megan was standing at the door. She was like, now Zayna was standing at the door. She was like, blonde haired girl. Y'all, the police at their house at 120. Everybody got quiet when the police came. But it was a whole lot of people in the house. Police told them, turn that music down. We hear y'all all the way up the street. They ain't got no respect. When you got a house like that, that's a trap house in a neighborhood. I don't know why they trying to make it so pretty, because you say certain things, you're talking about the college. Because everybody want their college to look good. But you had this party house. The worst party house was on 1122 King Road, where they live. And then you got another house down the street. Then you got another fraternity house. Everybody coming out of that house. Y'all, I believe, like what I was saying about the sheep. A person has to be an amateur to leave this over there. I don't believe Bryan left that in that room. I believe the police had it. Allegedly. The reason why I say that is, only thing on the little sheet, y'all, is where you stick the knife in, is a little blood on the button. I promise y'all, the only thing on that knife, on that sheet, is on the button thing, is Bryan blood. Where they get that blood from? That's the only thing out of all that blood in the house. Somebody ain't telling the truth. People getting away with lies. You know what? I've been saying this from day one. Bryan could have been in the neighborhood. He just don't give me. I just feel, sometimes I can feel killers. He involved in something. So if I feel like he involved with it, I think it's a lot of them. I believe with 2 people in that house. I think it was 2 people came in there. His sister like scary movies. Bryan is protected. Bryan Kohberger is protecting somebody, and he's smiling about it. He ain't there acting a fool. Like I said, he ain't there acting a fool in the jail. I need Bryan in there doing some things I can't even say on him. To the inmates don't even want. Yeah, the inmate don't want to be around him. Look, he's so yeah. Bryan so uphill. You see, sometimes you could be too smart. You know that, right? I don't care how many PhDs he got. You could be too smart sometimes to make you dumb. Street dumb. But Bryan know what he doing. Bryan know what he doing. Bryan knows exactly what he doing. But you can't just point the finger at Bryan. They don't went in his apartment, y'all. They were talking about how his apartment is. They said the apartment is weird. It don't even look like he stayed there. He put his trash in his neighbor trash. I'm telling you, oh, Jesus, please, Lord, ain't know the world was doing it. I know I just be finding out so much since I've been on YouTube. It's too much going on. It's too much going on. Bryan, and he don't like women. Bryan don't like women. Allegedly, he don't. I can tell he don't. You can tell when a man don't like women. You could tell their facial expression, how they carry themselves, but they can like seeing them. They don't mean they want them. They like looking at them. They don't mean they want them. It seems like he's the type that get a thrill off of something. So whoever did that to them children like that, that's their mind. That's what they like doing. But I still don't understand why that girl didn't dial 911. They supposed to see if they had a dial 911. She had a dial 911. She's supposed to. Oh, how she gonna be scared? And she was texting Dylan. She was texting Bethany. When it was going on, she texting Bethany. Bethany just downstairs. She could have texted Bethany and told Bethany to dial 911. Because Bethany was downstairs in the room. He never did. The killers did not. I'm telling y'all now. That wasn't no regular killer. They came in there and got the ones they wanted to get. What do they know? What did they see? Zayna's supposed to be in sleep at 1:20. So what, you gonna go to sleep while them strangers in your house? They just left that party. What happened at that fraternity party when they was up there? Because people were still in their house when them other two came home. See, you can't. And then they make it so cool. Ain't nobody missing nothing about no drugs and alcohol and stuff. You know they were doing that, but you don't hear that in this case. You don't hear that in this case. But that's what they were doing. Well, all them people coming in and out that door, y'all, it could be anybody. It could be anybody. But why y'all want to take them out like that? Only time they'll do something like that to you if you know something. And they was talking. That girl said they was talking. She said they was talking. Whoever in the house, I said it was somebody. I don't understand it. Can't nobody in that neighborhood gonna tell me. Y'all know people nosy. You don't tell me nobody at 4:30 in the morning. Somebody grandmama up or mama up. I'm good. Look out the window. I'm good looking out the window and stuff. You know, I'm good about doing that. You know, I look out my window and then I go look out in the front. But since I got my car in the garage, I really don't look, but I do look out for my other neighbors and stuff because I'm an early bird. Somebody out there was woke. And them people were talking about that house. Y'all, why they trying to make that house seem like the Amityville horror? Y'all. This is not funny, but if you sit down and listen, the house was bleeding. It was that bad, y'all. Blood was coming out the house on the side of the wall. That's a movie. So I said, no, so now we got the Amityville horror here. Blood coming out the house. Down there where Zena was, it coming out the wall. How did it get outside the house? How blood get outside the house? Somebody was trying to get up. Them people were surviving in that house. I don't care what nobody say. Somebody was still alive. Dealing with all that. Allegedly dealing with all that. See, they gonna take up for them. They taking up for them. You ain't gonna tell me. They came in there and killed them 4 kids. And now and then the FBI done went to the Idaho house. Why they didn't do that at first? Guess what they did the other day? Snatched the carpet off the floor. Y'all, is this a police job? Is this a police job? Is this a police job? Why would FBI go in there? Look, the FBI had plenty of time to get their carpet up, right? Because first they were going to demolish the house. And then I said, well, why they taking it? I'm going to tell y'all something. They pulled that carpet out and they were taking stuff off the wall. You know why? Because the jury want to go in there. So we need to get this up. They may see spikes of blood. You know, some people got good ass. They going in there ripping the house up before they come in there, y'all. Come on now. Come on, work with me. Because the jury said they want to see the house. They want to go in there. So FBI gonna go over there and snatch everything up. If FBI was going to do their job, they would have came in there and did their job way earlier. They would have pulled their carpet up earlier. So why y'all tearing up the house before? Why y'all tearing up the house before the jury come in there? Y'all better put 2 and 2 together like I'm here. I ain't stupid. I ain't stupid. This is crazy. Now when the jury come in there, y'all don't took everything up. Bryan sitting over there looking like he 42. Like Bryan ain't but 28, looking like he 42. Bryan ain't but 20, the same age my son. My son a little younger than Bryan. Bryan sitting over there looking like somebody daddy. Like, and the judge tell him, y'all, why they be so, y'all know what we living in our days. You ain't gonna tell me I'm gonna be sitting up there looking all calm when the judge tell me that I got life if I found guilty, how many years I got and all that. I'd be like that. What? He ain't did nothing. He like that. Just say you understand what I'm saying. Yep. Bryan got a remote control TV. Bryan ain't the person. Bryan knows something. Bryan may know something, but Bryan ain't that killer. Bryan walked like this. So she would have said they were walking side to side. He walked like this. He could have got hurt. But they weren't fighting back. I don't understand it. But it's I'm paying attention. But last night when I looked at the movie, they ain't say nothing different to me. I ain't hear nothing different. I just don't think they got enough on Bryan. Bryan said he's not guilty. Bryan said he is not guilty of that mess they put him in. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But his sister think he did. So, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it was a tall basketball woman. Cause they didn't fight back. See, that's what I want to know. How their body was. At least when they did Kanika Jenkins, they told us how her body was laying. We don't even know how they were found. We don't know nothing about none of that. If we get to that part, then we'll have something to work with. We ain't got nothing to work with. All we know that hearsay. I don't trust what Dylan's saying. Because that's not Dylan's room. Dylan's room is downstairs. Dylan's room is downstairs with Bethany. Why she upstairs? See, you never know who like you. If one of them girls like that one girl, one of the other girls, you know, one of them. You don't know what's going on. And all of them, when they get messed up, they get messed up. You hear me? And this is the first thing I say, I'm sorry, we'll turn the music down. I'm sorry, we'll turn oh, Lord. Sorry, I'm sorry. We'll turn the music down. I'm okay, Kim. We'll turn the music down. Oh, I'm so sorry. Nah, I tell y'all something. This is crazy. This, if you think if I did something, I'm going to open up my mouth. Henry Dinkin opened up his mouth and talk. He would write his attorney a letter telling him, right? At least he was writing something to his attorney. Bryan looked like, shoot, I don't know, I'm silenced. Bryan Kohberger is like, Bryan Kohberger would be like, he in there running. Bryan in jail, he told him, Bryan told him, tell the police on me, I don't care. Bryan told that man what he'll do to him. Then he said, I do you like that too. He told him, tell the police. Bryan told them, tell the police, I don't care. Bryan talking junk in there, y'all, but then when he get in court, there's acting like a robot. But when he get behind that cell, Bryan be driving them crazy. They don't want Bryan around them, y'all. They don't want Bryan around them. He talking bad to the guards, the lady guards. He getting them hell. The women guards. Wait. Bryan trying to play crazy. I see what he doing. But y'all, they ain't got nothing to work with. They ain't got nothing to work with. Bryan ain't talking, telling them nothing. The prosecutor ain't telling them nothing they supposed to tell them. Prosecutors ain't give y'all all our own work, and then y'all try to use it on us. Yeah, it's a myth. Bro, I don't blame the prosecutor. They shouldn't be. I don't think it should be where they supposed to get them all their information. Bryan ain't talking to them. That's why they want the information. Bryan said Bryan don't want no help. He don't want no help. He want to stay in jail. But the prosecutor got something on him. They planned it on him. See, what defense trying to get is trying to tell them, Bryan got some sense, so he needs to start acting dumb because he just finished all these PhDs and stuff. What time is it? Oh, time is flying in. Yeah, Bryan trying to play crazy. Them boys in there said, man, don't put that man in with us. Yeah. Bryan told that man, I cut yours off. Head it out. Bryan done went crazy, y'all. Bryan in jail being a gangster. Bryan yeah, it stopped. Some of that came out last night. Some of that came out. They said he told the guard. He told the inmate, I cut you like that too. What is going on in this world? These folks is going crazy. Oh. Bro, I cut yours out like I cut man. Tell the guards, I don't care. That's it. Bryan said, tell the guards. Bryan said, tell the guards, I don't care. Oh, help me, Jesus, y'all. They be tripping me out. People make me laugh these days. People be making me laugh. Cause they be, I just be laughing. Woo, Lord have mercy. Woo, Bryan in there telling the God what to do. And y'all see, it's a God. Oh, I got look at my nose. When y'all next time y'all look at Kohberger, I had my cone. The next time y'all see Kohberger, watch how he look at that sheriff sitting right there looking at him. The sheriff sitting over there in that chair. See, what it name? See, Henry Dinkins, his sheriff was in his sheriff was sitting behind him. But Bryan Kohberger sheriff looked. Bryan Kohberger sheriff looking at him. He's sitting right here looking at Bryan like this. And I can't Bryan looking at him. Every now and then, like, what you looking at me for? They trying to make sure you don't do nothing crazy. Woo! Well, my clothes, y'all. These folks be tickling me, and y'all. I just be at home laughing at these people. People make me laugh. They don't even make me mad no more. They didn't make me laugh. Oh, Lord have mercy. Bryan Kohberger looking at that sheriff. He looking at the judge doing like this. And the lady, the attorney, his attorney had the paper. Bryan had the paper on the desk. So she sitting right here doing like this, and Bryan was peeping at her. Oh, my nail. Bryan was peeping at her like this. And so she puts the paper up. When she set the paper up like this, so they both can see it. Because she want him to read that paper. Because he ain't doing it right. So she lifted the paper up and said, look, honey boo, you better make sure you read, and then you must don't hear they about to tell you about to be in here for life. But he looked at her like, why you moving the paper? Oh, these people took me. Boy, these people took me, boy. Bryan look like, why you move the paper? Bryan like tell women what to do. Bryan runs stuff. Bryan looked at her like, why he looked at her like, what you moved? Why you? Y'all, these folks be tickling me. They tickle me. Ooh, wait. Get out of here, standing in this cold. Oh, Lord have mercy. And then they gonna show the movie again tonight, y'all. Kind of cold in morning. Something cold. Bryan said, yeah. Bryan don't like women, y'all. He like looking at them, but he don't like messing with them. Judge said, I can't no more. Judge said, he read all that time and stuff like that. And Bryan looked like he was happy when he was reading to him. He said, you understand what I'm saying? It's cold out here. Yeah, yeah, yes. It's cold out here. What time? I can't do this all my life. I'm getting cold. He said, Bryan, you understand what I mean? Yes, sir. Yes, dear boy. Where should I go now? I'll wait till the other man come. All right, y'all, let me get out of here. They all had to give me something for this wheezing. I'm still wheezing. when I breathe, I don't know why you didn't give me no bronchitis spray. yeah, yeah. Give me some spray so I can do that. I ain't never did it, but I need some though. I'm gonna wait till that man come out there. He might not come out. I'm about to go. Yeah, I'm about to go. Y'all be good, okay? Y'all be good now. The day Monday now. Get on out the bed. It's cold out here too. It's cold. It's cold. I cannot do it. Come on. This is cold. All right, y'all. Y'all be good. I'll talk to y'all anyway. Oh, Jesus.